Hello, this is the demonstration of how to configure the custom action in Adalo. It seems that there's still a problem despite the documentation which is present. So I'm going to show how to integrate Adalo with Make from scratch. So I have a new scenario in Make. What I want to do, I have the app here, and I would like to send the data from the home screen, any data from input, for example, to the scenario in Make. So let me start with creating a webhook. Sorry, not mail hook, but a webhook. So I'm adding the webhook. I going to create a new test webhook, test. And I can leave it like this because I'm going to parse the data here. So then the next step is to create a custom action. So let me, for example, put a button here. And what I'm going to do, I'd like to have an input, which is a variable, and I will send the custom action of user email and the text from the input to Make. I'm not going to discuss the multi-lines or anything, so just this is an example. So how do I do that? I create a custom action. I press new custom action, let it call test webhook to Make. I'm selecting a type create. Then this is the body of the custom action. So here's the thing. In order to pass the parameters to the custom action, we need to have inputs here. And we need to put these inputs in the body. So, and of course, we need to have the base URL, authentication method, and stuff. So let me start to from putting the base URL. This is our webhook. Method is going to be post. So inside body, we need to create a JSON, and we are writing the JSON, creating the JSON by ourselves. So let me create email. This is a prototype and input value. So if I put something like this, these parameters will be passed. So it's not going to be inputs. So they always will going to be static. So in order to pass the parameters to the webhook in Make through using this body, we need to have inputs here. So what I'm going to do, I'm adding the input, let it be email. And this is the example value for testing. So test example.com. And let me add another value, call it, I don't know, payload. And put something here. So this is input. These are the inputs for the custom actions. So in order to send them, I'm using magic text here. And you see when I have inputs, they appear here. So email, input value, payload. And of course, JSON should be properly formatted. Then next step, I'm running test request. And you see we have test successful. On the Make side, it says successfully determined. We can test it further. For example, we could press run once to be sure that we receive correct parameters. We could press run once, then press back, and then run test request again. So, okay, test successful. And here you see we have email test example.com, input value, this string. So they are taken from the inputs, from the input value. So they are set up correctly. Now, the final step, we have this custom action test webhook to Make. So I'm going to take email from logged in user email, and payload I'm going to take from other components input 3. So let me save and reload. Okay, already have an account. And this is our setup. I'm going to run once. And here, hello, how are you? Pressing a button. And let's see what we've got in Make. Email, input value, hello, how are you? So this is how you create the custom action in Adalo. Thank you.